Tuberculosis screenings continue in Clovis after a healthcare worker tested positive.
As you can see, gas prices are nearing $4 a gallon, and police say that's why there's been an increase in the crime. Thousands of truck drivers throughout the U.S. will be shutting down their engines, all in an effort to get the government to do something about the rising diesel fuel cost. The reason those sales have dramatically increased is because people can get eggs 12 for $1.50 and 2 loaves of bread for $1. The city secretary, Donna D. Wright, will be here in about an hour to start counting votes. Now, she said it may take a little longer because she's not as familiar with the equipment down here in Randall County. Soil conditions were too dry for farmers to plant wheat this year, but they're hoping to build up about 3 to 4 feet of moisture so that they're able to plant this fall. There was a meeting scheduled today to consider purchasing this building behind me to replace the old City Hall building, but that all came to an abrupt stop today. Here's an example of some drugs you don't want to mix together. If you're taking pain medication and a sleep aid, and then you come down with a cold and you get a cough suppressant with hydrocodone in it, it could cause some problems. High voltage wires are running up through a 4th floor window, going into an air conditioning unit without any safety equipment attached to it. President Bush is preparing to deliver a speech of unwavering U.S. support for Israel. The immediate damage of a meth lab bust is easy to see, but after all the physical hazardous materials are removed, I discovered what meth makers are leaving behind: many toxic dump sites. I knocked on doors throughout Amarillo to find out just how much current residents know about their home's history.
No, I wasn't told.
And how do you feel knowing that information now?
I don't know. I think they should have told us. So, I don't know.
Well, my landlord told me a little bit about it. He just said that the people used to live here and ended up having, you know, a little bit of a lab, but I didn't think it was nothing major.
I teamed up with Bill Coy, owner of Apex BioClean, a crime scene cleanup company. We tested a home that had been used as a meth lab in 2004 to see if it was still contaminated. The entire home was tested, and our results, shocking. The home was contaminated with high levels of methamphetamines 3 years after the bust. I mean, how does that make you feel?
That kind of scares me because I have kids in my house, and I don't want any kind of contamination with them inside of there.
Health officials say even low-level exposure to those living in homes contaminated with meth have been linked to respiratory disease, birth defects, brain damage, and cancer. Children, the most at risk.
Because I have a 7-month-old baby, and I don't know if the chemicals is still in this apartment. I don't know when it happened, but I mean, I should have been notified about it.
If you think your home may have been used as a meth lab, you can have it tested. Or if you know it has and you would like to have it properly cleaned, log on to our website at newschannel10.com to find out how. In the News Center, Stephanie Benson, News Channel 10.
Good morning. I'm here with David Hall, the Belvedere. Now, this is the only traveling replica of the Liberty Bell, and that was the sound of liberty. Tell us a little bit about this bell.
In the world, this is the only traveling exact replica. This is the only exact replica that's been allowed to be displayed alongside the original ancient icon in Philadelphia this past year, September the 19th through the 23rd. And it's a great privilege to bring the bell to Amarillo to honor America Supports You, who's honoring our troops this Armed Forces Day coming up on Saturday.
Right, and Jack Barnes here of America Supports You. You're responsible, good morning, for bringing that bell to us. So tell us why that was so important to do.
You know, Stephanie, this is a very important week. We're going to celebrate and honor our men and women in the military this week. We're going to honor their families. And we're going to honor the families of our fallen heroes. This is our duty, this is our responsibility to those who serve our country and defend freedom every day.
Well, great. And if you can have the opportunity to actually see the bell and ring it for yourself, you can do that tomorrow at the Texas Panhandle War Memorial from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Outside the News Channel 10 studio, Stephanie Benson, News Channel 10's Early Show on KZBZ. Some of Severo Rodriguez's friends hang out in their usual spot, clearly still in shock about the loss of their friend.
A little bit sad. Cause I don't know. That's my homie right there. He always used to come to my house for the night, and can't believe he got shot.
But neighbors say they've been suspicious about the corner apartment building for some time.
When I go to work, I leave at 3 or 4 in the morning. I see people outside and just people in and out, in and out. And it's concerning, you know. I have my wife's here in the mornings and everything. My kid, I have 2 girls, 1 little boy, and it's kind of scary, you know. Go to work seeing that.
According to this printout from the Amarillo Police Department, there have been 41 calls in the past year to this address, last night being the last call, escalating into a double homicide.
It's devastating, you know. For us as neighbors, I can't imagine what it's like for the family. But it's awful that it happened right here, so close to home.
Police say they are adding 20 to 25 extra patrols in the area to ensure the neighborhood stays safe. As for Severo's friends, they say they bless his soul.
He like a good boy. He always like be good to his mom, respect, and at school too.
Residents on this Lincoln block hope in light of the recent tragedy, they now receive a lot more attention from the Amarillo Police Department. Stephanie Benson, News Channel 10.